Acres, you guys.
I am channeling my inner middle school student with my hoodie.
Freedom Redbird, and she loves mountain oysters.
Hi,
Yep,
welcome, you guys.
that was the end of a conversation there.
Oh, something about mountain oysters.
Yeah. Good
I
evening,
am
Rusty,
getting
Rachel,
in.
Desi, and Mama. Lori Carp is in the house.
Welcome, you guys. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get us all up to all messages and we can see who all is in here. There is Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. is in the
In the
house.
house. Heather Hopper's in the
Tim
house.
Beverly, Karen Sees, Freedom Redbird Brenda, Karen Lackey, Auntie Ann, Lori Carp, Heather Hopper, Scott McLeod, Donna Ringler, Jovita Navarro, Sherry Udell, Man and His Dog, McAllister Homestead. They are all in the house. Do you
In
want to
the
read them?
house.
You can read them.
Let's Trade Paint is in the house. Patricia Hunter, Lori Carp, Kathleen McGinley, Lori Larkin, Jovita.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
welcome,
got
you
lots of people in
guys.
the house tonight. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, man, it's
Whew.
going quick, going quick.
Oh,
We were
man.
just in Come On's live watching David and Mike. I'm back under the weather, you guys, so I stayed in bed all day.
Hello, Robertson's making it home says. I can see this better.
But I did go to the doctor today, so I got meds this time. So hopefully everything's going to be better. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Annie Ann, Rachel is under the weather.
Yeah. But
This bug has been in our house since Thanksgiving.
since before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
hopefully now that Rachel's got some medicine, we can get her mended up and get her back.
This is like I relapsed. I had it and then I started feeling better and then everybody else got sick and they went to the doctors and got to feel. I was stubborn and wasn't going to the doctor. And then I had a relapse. So I went to the
Cora
doctor.
Phelps says, sending prayers, Rachel.
Thank you so
Annie Ann
much.
says, oh, you just answered my question. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, oh my, hope you get better soon, Rachel.
Yeah,
Lori
it's
Larkin
just a
says,
crud.
oh, Rachel, so sorry you're not feeling good.
It's okay. We are going to make it.
Sending healing prayers and hugs from Lori
Thank you
Carp.
so much.
Brenda says, get well soon, Rachel.
Yes,
Saying
definitely.
hi. Emma Nanny says, finally got hubby to sit and watch. Whoa, welcome.
Yay! and then we're kind of like subdued.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, they're not funny.
They're not funny.
I don't know why.
Why aren't they funny?
Karen Lackey says, sad. Sorry, Rachel.
It's okay. Yeah, it's just kind of just been a crazy month, I guess.
Robin Anderson
Back
said,
to goods in the
sorry you're sick, Rachel.
house.
You feel better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Ann says, praying for you. Get better soon. Scott McLeod.
How we have the camera now, you can just see your shoulder on the in the mirror because we have the couch moved over.
Get better soon. Scott McLeod says, get better soon, Rachel. Brandon Norris says, hello, everyone. Hope you get well soon, Rachel.
MT Homestead's in the house. Hi guys.
Hope y'all are better soon. Love y'all.
Yes.
Karen Lackey says, hope you're better. Kathleen McGinley says, new mics are working great.
Yay.
That is
that's
awesome.
good.
Thank you for letting us know that.
When we remember to put them on.
Yes.
Because we'll start shooting a video and then we won't have them on. And then it's like, oh, we didn't have our mics on.
Natasha Lynn says, tent bacon
Yes.
from Come On and DD5. Hey. Oh, tents and bacon. That'd be our David right there.
See shoulder and his ear. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's.
And it's a lot there. You didn't want y'all seeing his shoulder.
Don't want you seeing my ear.
Oh, there you go. No.
There we go. We got 2 times the Rachel.
I know.
Yeah. We'll move it like so.
Just got you guys having to listen to the drag.
Hi from the Navajo Nation, Arizona. Happy holidays, Sarah Begay.
Yeah, happy holidays, Merry
Making it home says,
Christmas.
"Oh,
We're
Rachel
so
feeling
excited.
sick is like the clouds hiding the sun.
Oh,
Feel better fast."
oh. I know what it is. It's my mama left. You know how
Yes.
little kids when their mamas leave, they're like they don't feel good. And so my mama left. I don't feel good. She's feeling great. She called me today. She's like, her and my sister are like, oh yeah, it's 78 degrees here today. I'm like,
You know,
I don't even know what the temperature is because I hadn't gotten out of bed.
it really wasn't terrible. I mean, it was chilly most of the day, but I think it got up to like 48.
Yeah,
I mean, not terrible, but working, it's not bad.
cold enough. I was cold in the house. We're having trouble with our heater. Like, it won't stay on. We have a propane heater, and it won't stay on.
And I talked to the propane guy today. He will be
Yeah.
here tomorrow to
Oh,
put methanol in the tank.
okay. Well, he thinks there's moisture in the tank and causing it to freeze, and then it kills our freezer, our heater, and we don't have our fireplace up and going yet.
No.
So, yeah.
Sending prayers and love. I really enjoy your videos. It
Thank
makes me
you.
smile. Can't wait to see your and Mama's homes completed this summer in 2024. That's from Nancy Hodge.
Lots coming. Lots
Yes.
coming in
Brenda says,
2024.
no fun tonight. Rachel's sick.
Oh, we can still have fun. But you just can't make me cough because then I'll just be like in a puddle on the floor
Yeah. Wanda says, do you have a cold, Rachel?
in more ways than one.
If you know, you know.
I have been sick all day. It hit me again. I had a relapse. Hit me yesterday. I knew I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I was trying to be positive and keep moving. And we were outside, and Rusty said, "We just need to go in and chill for the day." And I came in and died. Like, I sat down on the couch, and I knew I was done. I couldn't. And then last night I couldn't sleep. I was coughing and had a sore throat and earache. And finally this morning I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to the doctor. So went to the doctor this afternoon, got some meds. We're going to kick this one this
Tomorrow
time for
she
sure.
should feel a whole lot better.
Yes.
Jovita says, yes, ma'am, at Rachel. It was 79 here in Riviera.
That's what Sandy said.
Camp Family Hill says, Miss Rachel, what's going around? I've not been the best for the past 2 days. I don't go anywhere except for outside.
It's crazy. It's whatever. It's some crazy viral thing. Last week, when I took Mom and Desi and Rusty to the doctor, Mama had a viral infection, Rusty had a sinus infection, Desi had double ear infection. So we were like, everybody was sick, but everybody had something different. And then now it's just a viral infection. It's an upper respiratory thing. The nurse said something today that kind of, hit me, and she was saying, everybody is testing negative for everything.
Yeah.
They're testing negative for flu or COVID or
Strep.
RSV or strep. Everybody's testing negative. And she said, it's kind of the same feeling we had right before COVID when everybody was going to the doctor sick and they were testing negative for everything. So who knows? It's like she said, there's always going to be viruses and they're always going to evolve. And
Yeah.
But, just kind of hit me when she said that. I'm like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. But I mean, she would because she's in the medical profession. She said she's just been seeing it a lot.
MT Homesteads, $4.99 super chat.
Aw,
You guys are
thank you
awesome.
guys.
Says y'all missed it. My fault for not messaging you, but Bellyacres Kitchen was one of our featured channels on our shout outs yesterday.
Oh, awesome. And you know what? I got my notification for shout outs, and I, like, in between sleeps, I was like, oh, I got to remember to, turn that on, and done. So I will definitely.
Yes,
go
we'll
back
definitely
and
go watch that.
watch.
Brenda
It's so
says, no puddles allowed.
Oh man.
So good to see you in the chat in. It's cold here in North Arkansas. Trish Keene said, I think it was Trish Keene back up here. Yes, said, I don't think it got out of the 30s here.
Wow. Wow.
Jovita says, I got the crud on Saturday, but I'm feeling better.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, Margie Brown said, yesterday must have been the day I hit the recliner and I was done.
Oh man, there's so many people sick. It's just crazy. And RSV is going around. I have a friend that her son is 15 and tested positive for
Yeah,
RSV,
and
which
that's so
is
crazy that
odd. Yeah.
kids, older kids are getting it.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. said, cold and rainy in Northern California. Wanda Henry says, oh, Rachel, I had it for 5 weeks now. It's
Oh,
awful.
God. No, don't say that. Whew.
Yeah, Atasha Lynn says, I hope you feel better. Hate being sick.
Yes, me too. We've got so many things, so many projects started that I really want to get done before Mama comes home, because we really want to just hit Mom's house hard. Like as soon as she gets home, we want to have enough stuff to just be able to
We want to be
just
able to start attacking her house.
as soon as she gets home. But I want to get all these other things done while she's gone, so then that way, as soon as she gets home, we can just do that.
Yeah. Sherry Odell says, this cold thing is like a Ferris wheel at our house. If it hits one, then another, and then goes around again. And that's the way this is kind of
This has
acting.
kind of been this way. Like, I mean, we've all kind of been under the weather since Thanksgiving, since right before Thanksgiving, and just cannot kick it. My grandbabies, they are sick too.
Yes.
They cannot kick it. They've
Back,
had everything: hand, foot, and mouth disease, upper respiratory infections,
ear
ear
infections.
infections, you name it, they've had. Of course, they go to daycare, and I get that, but I mean, my poor little granddaughter's been sick, and then
Yes.
our little grandson too. He was sick there for a while. He was running a temp, and they couldn't kick it, and oh man,
Back to good since I was sick for 2 weeks and finally mostly better, but the respiratory system is still a bit weak.
yeah.
James Jesse says, hello, everyone. Ace Nope
Hello,
says, howdy,
James.
coffee friends. Hoping the yuck leaves y'all super fast.
Oh well, thank you. And
I
who
ta-
said that?
Ace Nope.
Ace. Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
Ace. Nope. Yep.
Ace Nope. Yep. Natasha Lynn, I caught the end MT, found out I was unsubscribed again against my will. YouTube really got to get it together.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot lately. I've gone through and found that my Belly Acres kitchen channel is unsubscribed to a lot. So I need to go back through and just resubscribe. And
Yeah.
it's kind of what I was doing today, just running videos.
Annie Ann said, my mom had RSV.
Yeah, so the RSV usually hits the younger, like the little kids and the elderly. And so, I mean, elderly can now get vaccinations for RSV, but just kind of like their flu vaccinations or whatever. But it usually doesn't hit the young people, like the teenagers or the
Right.
20-something-year-olds.
Making it home
It's
says,
hitting them
Rusty, you're
too.
starting to sound a little froggy too. Stay dry, warm, and rested. I am on the other end of it. I had it really bad last week. I went to the doctor, got some meds, and I feel a little bit better every day. Hopefully I'm on the upper end of this now.
I
You
keep
need-
telling him I need to sleep out here on the couch, but he won't let me sleep on the couch. He's like, no.
No, that's not happening. Back to Good says you need to have a community cup, and when one gets sick, everyone starts sipping to get all over with in one big bang.
Kind of like back in the day, the chicken pox
Chicken pox parties.
parties. Like one kid got chicken pox, so everybody would take their kids, and all the kids would get chicken pox. They'd all get, and then get it over with.
Yep. Jovita says so many people at work are sick, and I guess it was just my turn to get it. Armita's in the house.
Hey, Armida.
She says take elderberry, use Vicks Vapor Rub, gargle with salt water, sunshine, bone broth helps.
I made some caldo last week, some caldo de pollo last week, and that did help. I still have some in the freezer that I just need to rewarm, and then because I made a big pot of it, and then also I don't have any elderberry, but all the others, Vicks, definitely.
Yes.
I need to buy more.
The Kemp Family Hill says what's getting me through is a lot of whiskey, some honey and lemon.
Those hot toddies, I'm telling you. That's how we found out that my youngest son was allergic to alcohol.
He had this crud
And he
a
was
few years ago. He's probably 18, 19. 17.
He was younger than that, yeah.
He's 16 or 17, and we thought, well, we'll give him a toddy,
Yeah.
not trying to sound like bad parents, but we thought, that,
I mean, there's alcohol in cough medicine.
yeah.
It was just like, let's get him a hot toddy and get him to feel him better. And he drank, of course, a hot toddy's not a whole lot. And he didn't even drink. I think he took like 2 sips and then he just broke out in hives.
Yes,
And we were
head
like,
to toe.
oh. So that's how we found out that he's allergic. And he has chronic migraines anyway. So if he drinks, even now as an adult, he'll get a migraine. So just pretty
Carol
much
Renner
stays
says,
away
I'm
from
under
it.
the weather as well.
I want caldo, Jovita said.
Jovita, did you get, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. asked Jovita, did you get to try any of the candy recipes?
Oh, yes.
Tamara's in the house.
I finally got all those candy recipes posted. I think the easiest way on that community page is to take a screenshot of it, and then that way you can zoom in. And then I went ahead and posted the other 2 candies.
Jovita says, I have them all at Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr.
Yay! So I think there's 3 separate posts on community page, 3 or 4, so that you can get all of the different candy recipes. They are definitely easy.
O'Rourke's
to make
Littlefield is in
and
the
fun.
house.
Hi, Jamie.
Glenda Bindle says, yes, my friends and I did chicken pox parties.
My mom used to cover me with Vicks. What did she say? Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. So that is the trifecta. And during the whole COVID thing, that was our main thing. Is we were making sure that we had those 3 vitamins. I used to have some. I can't find one of my vitamins, but I have some other ones there. And I'm like, everybody just needs to start doubling up. I went and bought a whole bunch of orange juice, which I think we've gone through all of that. I need to buy some more. Sorry, guys.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, I did take screenshots, 5 posts.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yes. That will. They had there's a lot of cool recipes in there. I've made almost every single one of them on that Alco one sheet over the years, and then kind of just whittled down to the ones that I like.
Cindy says, sending you a big hug, Rachel and Rusty, and Des too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who said that, but they said my last migraine was after drinking a glass of wine. Yeah, that's our youngest. He cannot drink. He drinks 1 beer or even half a beer, and he will have a migraine. It's just not, he's just not able to drink.
Yeah, he's just not able to drink, and he doesn't really care for it anyway.
Brenda said, hi, Desi.
Christy Betts said the last migraine I got was...
Okay, Christy. I couldn't see who it was. At Margie, I've been taking zinc because my
dentist told me it was good for gum health. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Olivia Padilla says, start eating pineapple. I tell you, it works.
I've heard that, and I forgot about that. I'm going to go get a can of pineapples as soon as we get off here. I'm just going to eat pineapple.
Tamara says, I remember that, Rachel and Rusty. My mom and aunts actually did that with us kids. Chicken pox. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the little chicken pox
And
parties.
people were doing that with COVID parties, and that didn't turn out so well.
Yeah, I don't think that... I don't think that was the same thing, but yeah.
But that was the theory behind it. Let's get it all out of there.
Force. I got chicken pox when I was 17. It was terrible. Like, I got chicken pox 3 days after, I think 3 or 4 days after I graduated high school. My nieces, all 3 of my nieces had chicken pox, and I was so scared I was going to get chicken pox before graduation. I wasn't going to be able to walk the stage, and I didn't get it. And then like 2 or 3 days after I graduated high school, I ended up with chickenpox, and it was so bad, so terrible as an adult to get it.
Yeah, that's what they say.
As a teenager to get
Julie Highstand says, I bought a huge sack, 6 candy making supplies, but I need to finish sewing before I make candy. Get tons of rest and lots of fluids.
Who was that, Julie?
Julie Highstand,
Julie,
yes.
your email today.
Your email was
or
amazing.
messenger was so sweet and so awesome. And you have just had so much on your plate, and you are just still so positive and thinking of others. And I just think that is so awesome.
Yes. Camp Family Hills is sending Mrs. Rachel a big hug too.
Oh,
At the moment,
you.
not sure I'd want to do it personally.
No. No, all air hugs.
Air hugs.
During COVID, that was our thing with the a family. It was like air hugs. Just an air hug.
Yeah, Olivia says, I had COVID and started eating pineapple and it worked fast and it was a relief. Absolutely. We started eating the pineapple and got our taste back.
No, it was the oranges. So when you lose your taste during
Oh,
COVID,
that's
I
always
had
orange
seen
juice.
Rusty's chief had sent me a video, and it was where they would take an orange and they would burn the orange, and then they would peel. They burn the peeling, like char it, and then peel the orange and eat the orange slices, and it got your taste back. Well, I didn't have all that. I had some orange juice, so I drank orange juice, and it brought my taste back. It was
Karen
weird.
Lackey says, I've made candy all day today. Woo!
Yay! That
Wanda,
is so fun.
Wanda Henry says, drink apple cider vinegar daily. I've heard
Heard that
that.
too, yes.
Tamara says
And that's
me as
good for
well.
gut health too, I think.
Trish Keene says, they say you can only get chicken pox once. My son had it 3 separate times.
Yeah, I think it's like the supposedly like the second time or something is supposed to be less, and I've never heard of anybody get it 3 times. That's crazy. They also say if you've had chickenpox as a child, you're more susceptible to get shingles as an adult.
Yes.
Yeah.
O'Rourke says,
Old fashioned
we
fun
had
is
the mumps. My aunts had to come help my dad because mom got them also.
Jamie made old fashioned fudge with walnuts. I'm not a big fudge fan. Rusty loves fudge. I don't. I love the idea of fudge, and I love the way it smells. I just don't like it. I don't know if it's a texture thing, but I used to make it for Rusty, and now that he has diabetes, now I just use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't have it anyway, baby.
Yeah. Oh, he just says, my cousin David drinks a glass of aloe vera juice every day. I just can't.
Oh wow, like not mix it in anything, just.
No, that's what Pat does. Pat just drinks that.
I think they make pills now, kind of like cranberry pills. I think they make aloe vera pills now.
Wanda says, my immune system is
Yeah,
messed
that
up,
was
so I'm
rough.
fighting back.
Tamara.
Julie says,
Fix
thank
on
you.
cotton
I went
swabs
more
and ears.
I went more fabric shopping today.
Yay! So Vicks in ears? I've never heard of that. I put Vicks here, and then I put Vicks on the bottom of my feet and wear socks to bed, and that helps with the coughing. I don't know how that works, but it does.
Yeah. Carol Renner says, get well soon, you two. Wanda
yeah.
Henry says, Trish, when you're older, it comes as shingles. Yes. Making it home says, Rusty, this thing's about to whip back on you. Oh, God, please no. Ace Nope says, Kemp Family Hill, doing that might not be worth the personal interaction. I agree. Biddy Boo Brown says, hi, all.
Hi, Bitty Boo.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, pineapple juice works really well, too. It has more vitamin C than oranges.
That is good to know. I am definite. I think I've got some.
And yes, Tamara says, Vicks on your feet and put on socks overnight. Yes, that helps with the cough.
Yes, I don't know how that works, but it does. Rocks from CRC made homemade fudge this weekend. They couldn't find any.
Wanda Henry says, Vicks on cotton swabs and ears overnight really helps with congestion.
Why does Rusty have a black bug on his neck collar?
That is not a bug. That is my mic.
I couldn't.
They couldn't find a marshmallow fluff to use, so she made her own.
So
what-
I saw a video on how to make homemade marshmallows, and I'm so excited about it. I want to make my own marshmallows, and I think I'm going to make a video on it. That is so cool. Yeah, I watched one. I think it was circulating on Facebook or something.
Vanessa
cool.
Ray says, hey, y'all, first time here. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. I was cold because I was in the bedroom and I don't have a heater in there. And so I couldn't get warm. But I came out here and Rusty had the heater out here working. So now, yeah, I'm kind of warm.
Yeah, Road Trips Life and Redox says, found a recipe for white chocolate, cranberry, and pecan mixed and spooned on the cookie sheet.
Oh,
That sounds good.
that sounds amazing. Kind of like bark candy. So for Christmas, I want to make because I make cheese balls for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I have a Tex-Mex one that has green chilies and dried beef and and black olives and cream cheese and Mexican cheese, and it's amazing. And you roll it in black pepper, and then I have another
That
one,
is so freaking good.
and then I make the traditional one with the pineapples and green onions and pecans. And so, anyway, this year for Christmas, I want to make a dessert one. And so I was kind of looking up different things, but I probably just make my own. That's the good thing about cheese balls. You can be so diverse with them. But I think I want to do one with some craisins and dried cherries and pecans. I think that would be so
That
good.
sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and just make it sweeter.
Everybody's saying, welcome to Vanessa.
Welcome,
Simple growers in the
Vanessa.
house.
Yay.
Jovita says, Rachel, the Vicks on the feet feels so weird. It does
It
feel
does.
weird.
But it is the best moisturizer ever.
Right?
Like when you get through this whole thing and you take your socks, which it's hard for me to sleep with socks on anyway, but like making yourself sleep with socks and Vicks, holy Hannah, like your feet are just so soft. What's the word? They're supple.
They're soft and supple.
They're just so awesome. I'm like, dang, maybe I should do that just for, moisturizing.
Yes, Vanessa Ray says, now that I'm older, shingles is my biggest fear, so I got a vaccine last 6+ years.
Yeah, definitely, because that's awful.
Mr. and Mrs.
Oh,
Walter
cheese
Job
balls.
Jr. said, saw that video you did with the cheese balls. The Tex-Mex one is on it.
Yes, it's so good, which I've been making that one forever. And what's funny is I started making that one because I used to make pinwheels with that same mixture, like where you put it on a tortilla, you make the mixture, and you put it on a tortilla, and then you roll the tortilla just without the black pepper. You roll the tortilla and just cut them, and it makes pinwheels, and those are so good also. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that in a cheese ball. And then I was like, well, what do I roll it in? And so then I thought, well, I'll use that coarse ground black pepper, and like everybody loves that one. Comes the belly talking
Making,
to me.
making it home says, cheese balls? Don't the mice miss them? Simple Grower says, Vicks is so soothing.
Oh yeah.
Christy Betts says, love cheese balls.
Yes.
Tamara says, Vicks in ears cause the sinuses to clear and earwax to drain. That's a really good idea.
Was that 6-year-old grandson? I found a recipe called moose farts. Can't wait for him to try.
No bake chocolate chips, sweetened condensed milk, coconut, and crushed graham crackers. Well, we might have to try some moose farts.
What is it?
I have a 6-year-old grandson. I found a recipe called moose farts. Can't wait for him to try it. No bake, chocolate chips, sweetened condensed milk, coconut, and crushed graham crackers.
Sounds so good. I think we're gonna have to try it.
Simple, yes. Simple Grower says, my doc said the most important vaccine, in her opinion, is the shingles vaccine.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a pretty rough go. Like I've never had shingles, knock on wood, but and I don't have any here. Substitute. Moose
Nope,
farts.
A says,
That's
oh boy,
so
here
funny.
comes. Okay, there you go. Olivia Padilla says, make some menudo for Christmas.
Yes.
Vanessa says, Abuela always told us Vicks cures everything.
I'm telling you, Vicks, spray, y limon. You're good. You cure anything. Oh, y menudo. Yeah. Vanessa, my mom, was a huge Vicks fan. Me, not so much, but I use it when I feel sick. Yes.
Julie says, Grandma made a mustard plaster for the chest when someone was sick. I'm trying that next time.
Mustard
I've
plaster.
heard of that.
That sounds really interesting. So, my mom would say, like, if we had a tummy ache, she would say "tas empachada," which I have no idea what that means in English, but she would make like a paste with. I wish she was here. I think it's lard, but I don't remember. Maybe it's just shortening, and I think baking soda, and then rub it all over our belly, and then you lay down, and she would pinch our backs, like the skin on our backs, and pull until it popped. And it was, I don't know. I don't know what that did. We went through so many things when we were kids. I mean, everybody has so many different deals. But they worked. We didn't go to the doctor,
You're right.
you know.
Peace Dragon says, what's the weatherman's favorite winter food in winter? Burritos.
Burritos.
Christy Beth says, I could see a little boy liking moose farts. she, Sheila Tubbs is in the
Hi,
house.
Sheila.
She says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Sheila. Tasha says, I love the Vicks Vapor Steam Solution in the machine with the
Yes.
lavender drops in it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I was looking for one of those machines the other day at Walmart at the because when my older kids were little, I had those in every room, and now I
You can't hardly
couldn't
find them.
it.
Well,
It's like they're the
during-
little vapor.
During COVID, they said not to use them. Remember,
Oh.
because it was just spreading. The warm, moist
that's
air was spreading the virus, and I mean, there's so much.
The best Christmas present is family, I think. Being able to see your family, get your family together, even if it's virtually, just being able to talk to people.
Yes.
And, friends and people.
Uh,
A broken
Carol-
drum.
Carol
Can
Renner
beat it.
says, fixing the humidifier helps me to breathe with cold and sinus stuff.
Yes, definitely. And they said when Rusty and Desi were sick, both of their doctors said nasal spray is big. You can use essential oils and diffusers and use like lemon to help clean the air. Yes. You know what else I've heard back to good is lemons, onions. Cut an onion in half. And I don't remember if you put it in water or not, but like you just put it in the room and it's supposed to absorb everything. I don't know how much validity there is to that, but I've heard it.
Jovita says, my mom used to do that too, Rachel. I used to be petrified of the skin lifting and
Me too.
and back popping.
Yes. And mom said that her mom used to love that, love the feeling of that. And I always thought it hurt so bad. And I think it's just because you already hurt, your body already hurts. And then somebody's pinching and pulling. And I don't know. My dad used to, when we would be laying in bed because we had the flu or whatever, and we'd be in bed for a couple of days, he'd say, you're good, you just need to get up. And he'd say, I need to, I don't know how to say it in English, like, shake you out. I need to shake you out. And so he would like take your hands and shake. He would just kind of do this, and then he would whack, pull your arm. I don't know how we just never were out of socket, but he would do that to both, and then he would make us put our hands like this, and he'd pick us up from behind and just shake us out, and it always popped our backs. But you know what? It was crazy because we felt better afterwards. Because you know how you're all kind of stiff and stuff when you just weird stuff, guys. There's just
Sherry
so weird.
says, every time my kids got sick, my husband would give them 7-Up and a Twinkie.
7-Up. I forgot a spray and a 7-Up and a Twinkie.
And a Twinkie.
You know what? My mom used to give us Alka-Seltzer, and she'd say, it tastes just like 7-Up. It doesn't taste like 7-Up. I tell her now, Mama, you lied.
Natasha says, this is my first Christmas without my ma. I'm honestly truly struggling, but trying to be strong and keep a poker face for the kids.
I am so sorry. Well, we will definitely be praying for
Yes,
you.
definitely.
I can't even imagine. So, yeah. I
Jovita
can't
says, Sherry,
imagine.
I'm definitely down for Twinkies and a 7-Up.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm sick. I'd be sick all the time.
Yeah,
And
Christy.
I was never sick as a kid because I didn't want all the crazy stuff. Sorry, the crazy stuff in my pants.
Oh, that one slipped out.
I'm feeling under the weather.
Christy says, I fell down the basement stairs one night, broke my arm, and my parents waited to the next morning to take me to the doctor. They didn't do emergency rooms unless somebody was dying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, you know.
We kind of did that with our kid too.
Yeah.
She broke her leg, but we did take her the same day, just later.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was broken.
Back to good. Says, me too, Jovita, laugh out loud. I paid for the wholesale access to the doTERRA just so I don't have to buy them at retail prices. They have a really nice family kit that has all my faves at a decent price. Vanessa says, my fondest memories are sitting around the table with my abuela and tias making tamales.
Yes.
I loved putting the masa on the corn leaves with the
Yes.
back of a spoon.
Look at that. I say one cuss word and Paul just bling,
Paul pops in.
bling.
Blink.
Oh, the call of my people. Bling.
Julie says, cut onion in thick slices, put it on the bottom of your feet and wrap with plastic wrap. Put socks over your feet and onions.
Rakers
Don't
is in
eat
the
onions.
house. Cora Phelps is in the house.
Dana Mason's in the house. Hey, everyone, I can't tell you, I can tell you I've been taking NyQuil nonstop and Sudafed trying to get rid of my sinuses and head cold. I'm trying not to get Tim sick, especially since he is taking his treatments.
Oh, yeah, that's so
Yes, that's got to
hard.
be hard.
They just gave me steroids and a Z-Pack. And I was being very, very, like, I'm not going to the doctor for
Paul
this.
says, I heard that, Rachel.
I knew you did. That's why you're like, hello from England. Oh, that's my cue. Hello.
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 Jovita says, oh, dang, Rachel's being for real.
You know, when you're not feeling real good, everything doesn't work the best
Yeah.
at 100%. My filter,
The filter's not catching everything.
little bitty things just slipping through.
Glenda says, Atoshlin, this is my first Christmas without my mom, too. My heart
Oh,
breaks
my
for you.
goodness. I'm so sorry.
Sherry Udell says, he thought those or chocolate chip cookies were the cure-all for everything.
I love it.
Simple Grower says, there's Paul.
Just have to say the right word. He's kind of like the little, goblins on the labyrinth.
Yes.
Say the right words.
Vanessa says, prayers for everyone missing a loved one this Christmas. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. That it's so hard. Last year was my mom's first Christmas, Thanksgiving, and everything without my dad, and so this year, you know, I know it was really hard. It gets hard around this time of year, so I'm really glad she's with my sister in sunnier weather because the colder weather, the cloudy weather, that kind of, I feel like it plays a part in the blues.
Yeah.
So,
Lisa Lou says, hi, y'all. Hey, y'all, from WNC. Where is WNC? I'm
you know
not
what I
very
thought
smart.
of was WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Christy Beth says, Rachel's been in the NyQuil. She's getting loose lips.
You know, those hot toddies. Paul, long time no see. How are you? Praying tonight for peace in Mom's
Kombucha
heart.
works well, is what
Thank
Tamara
you.
says.
Yes, so I tried making kombucha once, and my friend brought me a SCOBY, told me how to do it, said set it and forget it. Put it in a dark, cool place, forget it for about, I don't remember how many days, 20-something days, 30 days,
Yeah,
I don't
20, 30
remember.
days.
And I said, okay, and I did. I forgot, like flat
Forgot
forgot
it.
it. I think I was on like day 45 and I called her and I said, I think I killed my SCOBY. You need to come look at this. And so she come over and she was like, no, your SCOBY's still good. You can start another one. I'm like, listen, if you tell me to forget it, I forget. Like, I mean, I don't need help with that. I forget everything. And so she tasted it and she said, oh, well, you just,
It's got a little bite to it.
it's like apple cider vinegar. And I'm like, holy Hannah. I'm like, she didn't even make a face. And she's not a drinker. I'm like, you should be a drinker because I think you could drink tequila without making a face.
Paul says, laugh out loud. I pray you recover in time for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year,
Thank
you guys.
you,
Thank
Paul.
you, Paul.
See, after I'm mean,
Sherry, Simple Grower says, word police.
nothing.
Nothing. Kemp Family Hill says, please don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you. I know what you mean. Today at work, everyone was so annoying to me.
Oh no, I
Paul
hate that.
says, sorry I'm late, but I was resting up after my meds.
Unavoidable.
Lisa Lou says, y'all got me through COVID. God bless y'all, sending you love.
Oh, Lisa Lou, you're so awesome.
Rosanna
Rosanna.
says, good evening, Rachel and Rusty. The first everything without your spouse is hard.
Yes,
I
definitely.
can't imagine, and I
Paul
don't
can be
want to
sweet.
imagine.
That's what is so endearing about him. That's right. See, Paul is like a Sour Patch Kid.
Simple Grower says, praying,
Sour and sweet all at the same time.
praying for tonight for peace in Mom's heart.
They're lying to you, Mama. Your girl is... Your mama is cussing me out. I'm going to have to take this thing off.
Robert Smith says, hello, Robertsons. Have a Merry Christmas and God bless. Thank you, Robert. You have a Merry Christmas as well. Natasha says, thank you, Ace. I'm working through it. I'm only 39. It just sucks, but I will definitely be celebrating her this year. I failed on making her cookies. I won't even lie. Laugh out loud. She had skills. Western North Carolina, WNC. Oh, I love your mom. She is so beautiful and sweet. Just want to hug her. She is an amazing, amazing person, let me tell you, you guys. Tamara says, remember to put the Vicks mentholatum along your throat and under your ears when you feel sinus pressure. Vicks, though, off-brand doesn't work well. Peace Dragon says, night all night, Peace Dragon. You have a good night. Keith Walden's in the house. The title of the chat should be Monday Blight Live, not Bight. So sorry you're not well. I didn't even mean to put Monday Bight Live. It was one of those things I typed it and it was already posted. And Desi says, Monday Bight Live. I said, yeah, well, Monday's Bight. So
Yeah. No, not when we get to see
not
you
now.
guys.
Yeah, at night it doesn't, but all day long it bites.
That must be some NyQuil. NyQuil makes her clothes fall off.
Deardum says, I didn't have chicken pox when my brothers and sisters did in elementary school, but a few years ago I got shingles in my mouth.
Oh my
The whole left side was
gosh.
covered. It was awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've never heard that. I mean, I've heard of internal chicken pox. Oh my gosh. Well, and shingles too, but usually they say if you've had, one, I don't know.
Okay, Tamara says Sambuca.
Sambuca.
Sambuca. I don't know what that is.
Gypsy Trails is in
In
the
the house. Thank you, thank you,
Said
thank
howdy,
you.
strangers. Look, you guys, if you're Mexican,
Sprite.
you know that I'm on my way to recovery.
Carol Renner says, hands out hot toddies. Thank you.
Yes. I was like, oh, we got one Sprite left. Yay! Now I just need a lemon.
Vanessa says, Olivia, you need some pan de polvo.
Pan de polvo.
What is
powder bread?
Oh, okay.
Does anybody know how to make pan dulce? I've been watching videos to learn how to make pan dulce because I want to make a video on that. I want to wait till Mama comes back because she loves pan dulce. So, which is not good for her diabetes, but if you can't make it for somebody,
Gypsy Trails.
Fritos.
Fritos. La, la, la.
Yes. So when we were kids, here's another torture chamber thing my parents used to do. Listen, my mama's a good mama. She kept us healthy. But another thing that she used to do was when we had tonsillitis.
Ooh.
She would give us lemons, and we'd eat lemons with salt and burn it out.
Burn it out.
Burn it out. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm a lot like Rachel's grandmother. I started getting the sinus stuff. And what was I eating?
Chile.
Eating chiles. Eating just as hot of stuff as I could get.
Keep Sprite in the medicine. I know. Keep Sprite in the medicine
Keith
cabinet.
Walden says, in Canada, of course, Canada Dry Ginger Ale is considered the cure-all for all tummy crud.
So Paul just said Sambuca was an herbal remedy. So I've heard of kombucha, and I tried making it, and it didn't go over so well. But
I don't see where there's in pandas.
Right here is an herbal remedy drink. But yeah, kombucha is supposed to be really good for you. Paul, sorry for your loss. This month was 9 years that I lost my husband. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is such a hard time of year for anybody that's gone through trauma or gone through losing a spouse or a child or a parent or, it's just hard. What? I'm all wet. What did I miss?
Well, the touchline, there was a study online actually that said Sprite was great for hangovers.
Alka-Seltzer made a hangover remedy for a while. They sold it, packaged it, marketed it as hangover remedy, and it was on the shelf, and it freaking worked. It worked really good. But
that's what we were told anyway. Yeah.
But they took it off the shelf. They don't sell it like that anymore. But I think it's really, it had like caffeine in it, and it had
probably had some aspirin or something.
Yeah, aspirin or Tylenol. So basically, if you buy Pamprin or Motrin, same thing.
Yeah. Vicky Hyde says, why is it every time I'm watching you guys' old videos to catch up, I find you guys live?
That's so cool. I just love that you're watching our old videos.
Yes. Kath Walden says, it is Kath, not Keith.
We got another super chat from Gypsy Trails.
Gypsy Trails, you are on it
so
tonight.
much.
Thank you. Paying
Sorry,
no
I
attention to
messed
Paul
up.
Honeyman. I think he's on the wacky tobacco.
Wacky tobacco. Little drummer boy or go tell it on the mountain. So I posted this thing on Facebook the other day that says, which I like the little drummer boy too, but it says, Mary, after just getting baby Jesus to sleep, young man walks up and thinks to himself, you know what this lady needs? Oh, she's all tired. And it says, you know what this lady needs? She needs a drum solo.
Leonard Mountain Homestead says, by the way, I never told anyone my name. It's Amy.
Amy.
We will try to remember that.
What is it, Leonard?
The Leonard Mountain Homestead.
So my dad's name was Leonard. So every time I see that, I'm like, oh, well, so it always pops out. So maybe I'll remember Amy. Yeah. That is so awesome. Well, welcome, Amy. Uh-oh. Paul's talking in all caps. I just saw it.
Hey, Randall, Gypsy Trails. I don't do the wacky backy stuff. I stopped smoking 34 years ago.
Listen, see? We're both terrible. Sister would put a huge glass of water by her bed along with vitamin C before she went to the bar.
She'd drink the water and vitamin C and never woke with a hangover.
Isn't that crazy?
The Rambling Peaches. I have to go get ready for my live, guys. It was fun as usual.
Rambling Peach. She will be
I know I've missed a lot, you guys. It is jumping tonight. I'm trying to.
It's so awesome. We have 128 people in
128 people in here.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
It is amazing.
For being here, yes.
Bloody Mary with hot sauce helps hangovers, is what Carol said.
I have heard that. Bloody Marys. I'm not big on Bloody Marys.
That was Dink. I was cooking dinner about Sambuca.
Oh, okay. It's a licorice-flavored liqueur. Huh. I don't like licorice. But that's crazy. Maybe if you mix it with something. Probably if you mix it with Dr. Pepper, it probably tastes like root beer. Gypsy Trails.
Gypsy Trails, it is again. Dang, Paul, you ain't got to yell at me. Jeez. He's making sure that you can understand his accent. We don't have no accents over here.
He needs to turn down the bass.
Back to good says, I lost my mom 48 years ago and a daughter 14 years ago. Still miss them, especially this time of year. I cannot imagine you guys.
Oh,
Kath says, booze dehydrates you, which causes most hangover symptoms. Absolutely.
Paul is saying something.
Christy Betts says, my sweet neighbor just came out in freezing weather to bring me banana pudding. Paul says, Rachel, where do I get these Tylenol that makes her clothes come off from? There's a new girl that works with my daughter.
It wasn't Tylenol. It was NyQuil.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's against the law. Ask Bill Cosby.
Right. Vicky Hyde says, to eat before I went to bed when I was drinking. Yes, I would always eat too.
And absorb it.
Big old glass of milk, coat the stomach.
Ew, no. I'd be in the bathroom for sure.
Bacon Tank says, everybody, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you guys. Yes, because Christmas will be next Monday. I don't know that we will be live. It's just going to be us. We're doing our family Christmas on Christmas Eve if everybody's better.
Yes. And we might go live because, it just depends on how many of you guys would be interested in the live on Monday night, on Christmas.
Sambuca's, Tamara says, or Dink says, Tambuca will knock you out.
Wow.
Mama said,
knock you out.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to all from Cora Phelps. Well, Merry Christmas, Cora.
In our hearts and memories forever, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Memories and hearts. Is that dyslexia? When you mix up words?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm an Englishman, but...
Amy says, y'all, I almost got all my Christmas shopping done. Yay. It's been a busy day. We haven't started.
We have.
We've got a few. Got a dozen gifts under there for the babies, but
yeah. We're hoping to go on Thursday.
Yes.
Rusty's been really busy with work and doctor's appointments and stuff, and I'm taking Desi tomorrow. She's going to go do her Christmas shopping tomorrow.
Olivia says, Merry Christmas to the whole family.
Update on the puppies. We are down to 3, I think.
Yes.
we're down to 3 puppies, you guys. Gypsy
Holy
Trails.
Hannah.
Oh,
You didn't have to do that, man.
Mama's going to be
Buy
excited.
something nice for Mama's new house from me, me for Christmas. Love y'all.
Oh, yes, we'll do it, and we'll wrap it, and we'll put your name on it.
Jovita says, yeah, let's do it. I think it will be awesome.
Yeah, do a Christmas live. We could do that. I think it'd be fun.
My dad always said he intentionally waited till Christmas Eve to go shopping, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He said, no, for real, think about it. He says, you go in there right now, and you're like, oh my God, what do I buy? He said, you go in on Christmas Eve, shelves are pretty much bare. Yep, mom gets this, kid gets this, grandbaby gets this. He said, makes it a whole lot easier.
That sounds like a man shopping, is what that sounds like.
Italians drink shots of Sambuca with a coffee bean in it. That's what Kathleen McGinley says.
I had an Italian margarita at Olive Garden once, and it was pretty good. I might have had more than one. It was really good. I don't know if it's really an Italian margarita.
Patty Kearney says,
it had a shot of amaretto in it.
Harry Christmas. Harry Kiss Mouse.
Harry Kiss Mouse.
Damn spell check. Oh. Let's see. Kath says, Paul, I'm Canadian. If you need a translator, so y'all down south can understand you, let me know. Merry Christmas to everyone, and I pray you all have a happy New Year. Thank you, Paul.
Yes.
Laura Fisher says, Merry Christmas, y'all. Hope y'all are better for Christmas.
Yes, me too. We got to get better. I think on Saturday, our Saturday morning live, you guys, on Belly Acres Kitchen, I think I'm going to do casseroles that you can do for Christmas morning. That's Saturday, because Christmas morning is on Monday.
Yeah.
And then next week's Saturday, I'm going to make buñuelos, which is a Mexican tradition for New Year's.
Yeah.
So,
Julie Highstand says, I want a Bucky sweatshirt. Good thing my son is going to Austin in a few days.
Yay. So we stopped at Bucky's because Desi had never been to one, and it really was not her cup of tea.
Yeah.
She was like, there's too many people, and Bucky scared her. Like the mascot.
The mascot.
Yeah, she was like freaked out. Oh,
Making It Home has a good point. She says, we are thinking about going live on Christmas Eve. Lots of people are feeling lonely this year. No bueno.
Oh,
no one should be lonely.
That's
that is
right.
a really awesome idea. That is so amazing of you
What's
guys.
What's the matter? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
Gypsy Trail says, love you, Paula Honeyman. Hope you have a great Christmas. Do it, Lauren. It would be great. Yes. Dana Mason says, Tim always waited until the 22nd or 23rd to go Christmas shopping, and then it was in and out. Yes.
I hear Frank winding up in the background. Yeah.
Vanessa says, when I hear the song Feliz Navidad, I sing, fleas on my dog.
Oh, we found one, and it's, I was going to tell you guys that too. We have a playlist, a public playlist where we've just been finding all the silly and fun Christmas songs and putting them on our playlist. And if you think of some that we don't have on there, let us know and we will put them on there. But we found one that says, Police nabbed my dad.
Police nabbed my dad, and he was really mad.
It's so funny.
Paul says, Rachel, you mean you couldn't tell if Margarita was really Italian or not with her accent? Dink and Tank says, give them cash. Wait until after Christmas. Prices drop. Sales, sales, sales.
It was, it had amaretto in it.
Yeah. Kath says, my plans fell through for Christmas, but there is still a few days to make new plans.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Who is that?
Kath Walden.
Kath Walden, where are you? Are you anywhere close to Oklahoma? You want to come to our house for Christmas?
That's right. Vanessa Ray says, watching your mom when her new house at home arrived was the most awesome thing ever. Yes.
Yes, that was so awesome. I can't wait to get started on it.
And Ace Nope says, making it home Christmas live for us alone, folks. Yay. Kathleen McGinley says, I hear Frank winding up in the back. Wanda says, I'm always busy Saturday morning, but I do watch the replay, Rachel.
Canada, La long bus trip. Hey, planes, trains, and automobiles.
Hey, jump on the bus now. It's Monday. You'll be here in a week. And what kind of stories can you come up with to tell us about on your trip?
Oh, that's okay, Vicki. Thank you so much for being here. What you do?
I don't know.
If you wobble it around too much.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you wobble it around.
Gypsy Trail says, I'm down in the desert for this Christmas. First time away from family, except military days.
MB Heritage is in the house. Hello, guys. I love a Snope. We're gonna make sure to have a mini get together for her this. What mini Arkansas get together for
her this spring.
Oh yeah. If you have 5 minutes, y'all think you will be
Cora
back?
Phelps says, Gypsy Trail sending Christmas wishing you well, stay safe.
Oh yes, thank you so much.
Vicky Height says, sorry you guys, I'll be in and out. I'm at work.
Yes, I just said thank you for watching.
Yes.
Sorry, it's kind of a mellow one this time. I am feeling better. My meds are starting to kick in because you know what? I'm starting to sweat. I'm probably like breaking a fever or something.
Kath Wallace says, do you want only hippopotamus for Christmas?
We have that one
Only
on there.
hippopotamus will do.
We used to sing that in the summer.
we were out mowing one time, you guys. We had a commercial lawn care business. And we had stopped at the ice house, which they have around here. I don't know where you guys are at, but you pull up, you pay $2, you get a 20-pound bag of ice, or 16-pound bag of ice, or you get 20 pounds of ice dumped into a cooler. And we got that, and we're driving through Manford, Oklahoma. Windows down because the air conditioner wasn't working, and Rachel and I are singing, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. And people looking at us, and it's like, hey, we're just wishing for colder weather.
Can you imagine us together all the time? It was pretty crazy. 4 minutes.
Rusty, if your mobile messes up when you wobble it, time to stop twerking, mate. Kat says, if you have All I Want for Christmas Is You on the playlist, I will boycott the playlist. So sick of that song.
No, we don't have that one or Last Christmas. It's not the popular songs. We have Dominic the Donkey. We have Donde está Santa Claus? We have the Redneck 12 Days of Christmas. Yes. We have the fun songs. Christmas Cookies by George Strait. Like the fun songs. Fun or silly songs is what we have.
Yes. Itsy Bitsy says, hope you feel better quickly, but I have to say, your beautiful shines through. Your beautiful personality shines through even when you're sick. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you so much.
Everyone, enjoy your Christmas, everyone. Night.
You ain't getting diddly squat for Christmas. We do have that when we tell Desi that it's her song. We're like, oh, here's your song. I ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Because she ain't been nothing but bad. Christy Betts says, took a bus with my dad from Alabama to Florida once with my dad. He thought it was a great adventure. Me as a teenager, not so much.
Not so much, I bet.
3 minutes. Oh, I used to have a playlist like that on my YouTube channel, but took it down a few years back. Oh, I would leave it up. Yeah. There's nothing. We've got that for a playlist, and we also have all Ray Stevens songs for a playlist. And yes, that's the other song we got on there, Santa Claus is Watching You.
And then there was a newer one when he's older, and it was, what is that other one? Oh, Mary, Joseph, the Baby, and Me. And it's the Donkey's version of this. It's funny.
Lisa Lou says, Christmas from the Family is awesome. It's my family's song. Yeah, I think that's all of our families.
And we have that one on there. But you know what? I put that song in there, and I'm like, where's the part where he says, from the whole family? And then Rusty said, I think that's on that song, but it's not on that. I don't know. I must have been dreaming it.
Yes, Jovita, we've got Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Yes.
Simple Grower says, Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Kath says, Ray Stevens loved him when I was a kid.
Yes.
Mississippi Squirrel
Revival.
Comedy Hour with you guys. Love you guys.
Aw.
Christy says,
subdued today.
Somebody said twerking to me the other day, and I had to Google it. Had no clue what they were talking about.
You guys get some rest, Amy. You guys, it is 7:59. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you guys. We look forward to, you know what? You guys made me feel better. Like I was on death's door before we went live, and I feel so much better. Thank you guys so much for that. Y'all always just lift our spirits.
You guys lift our spirits. You make our week.
Yes.
it is one of those things that you guys have told us that you can't wait for Monday nights. We can't
We
wait
can't
for
either.
Monday nights either
Yes.
because we have so much fun talking to you guys.
Merry Christmas, you guys. Hopefully we'll be live next Monday, which will be Christmas, but
Yes,
we're
it'll be Monday,
planning
but
on it.
yeah, I think that would be a good idea because Making It Home had a
Yes.
perfect reasoning for
Yes.
going live, and that way, for those of you that are missing loved ones,
So glad you were here, Vanessa.
and even some of you that just simply can't get home for Christmas, or your loved ones can't make it to you,
Me
we're
too.
here.
Thank you.
We will be your family. We
Rachel
include
says-
all of you as our family.
Everyone, no, Paul. I didn't say the whole word. I said stuff.
Stuff.
Good night, you guys. Love
Good night.
y'all. Oh, I can't.